Ayo. Wait, what? I guess it's the typical bikini armor, you know, the highest defense status you could bestow upon a female warrior. Hey any fans, welcome back to another episode of Beheneko. The elf girl's cat is secretly an S-ranked monster. Yeah, sort of. Episode 4. So previously when we left off, our elf girl, completely forget her name, got poisoned by one of the demon dressed in some kind of occultist in some way, and our knight that turned into a cat, Tama, has given up his body, you could say, to transform into a real behemoth to fight on the earth dragon, which contains the antidote to cure the elf girl. So what's gonna happen in this episode? I'm pretty sure the cat is just gonna transform back and reunite with the elf girl, I guess, because this is the plot of the anime anyway. Well, they might put in some conflict for the knight, or you could say the cat, and maybe push and shove a bit here, give him some trivial stuff problem to resolve, and the cat will ultimately end up with the elf girl, I guess. Well, so that's all I have to say. Now without further ado, I would like to thank Amnesia for streaming this, and let's get started, shall we? In 3, 2, 1. Damn, they really wasted a bit of the time over there. That's like how much? That's like 20 seconds into it of just to practically recap, a short recap of the previous episode. I guess I completely want to compare it with Pokemon logic again, because if you use fire on ground, technically it's not very effective. How did the earth dragon even jump that high to catch him in his neck? Oh! He really go for the period. That's what I predicted next on the previous episode. To say it completely blind her. What happened to the armor though? I thought the armor would transform along with his body. I guess the armor shattered. Oh, that's a very big inventory space. Anyway, as I was saying. Wait, what was I saying? Oh my god. So short-term memory, suddenly forget. Oh my god, I really completely forget it. I'm a damn genius. Oh, I was talking about the armor. Yes, I remember. Maybe the armor got destroyed when he transformed, I guess. Because as you can see, the armor just disappeared. That's a very awkwardly drawn cat. The face and the body proportion is so wrong. I guess we are getting like a bit of a, what is it called? A lore backdrop of the girl. This is so random. At least you know why she fell in love with a... You can fall in love with a cat as in like you can light a cat, not light a cat, right? I'm so troubled here, but at least we know that in her backstory she was saved by an elemental cat. Why did the elemental cat do it? Oh, we are not sure. Well, I also want someone that big to hug me too. Must felt pretty protected, you could say. Right, she looks completely healthy at this point. Anyway, this anime is like really budget, you could say. You can how they reuse a bit of frame, even though it's not as budget as a Lone Life in another world, but yeah, it's definitely a bit there. Well, if your selling point is a fan service, you don't have to put in a lot of budget into a normal daily life animation, right? Because all your animation budget will be going to the fan service in some way. Like, as you can see, the cat proportion and area is like feels so weird from scenes to scene sometimes. Where is all the monster blood green? Hey yo, what's going on? What do you mean? Yes, how does she know the secret? The helmet just dropped somewhere. This is like the true Garu I'm talking about. The very thirsty type. How does that work though? Why? She doesn't even know that the cat has interspecies breeding skill though. Anyway, this humanoid creature it can't be human, right? By the way, how she dressed, even though she's just look humanoid, maybe she's like part demon or something with long fingernail. Oh my god, maybe it's a hunted ghost or something. The cat is resting in the best pillow in the world, you could say. Oh. Wait, what? The cat is a guy and you dress up as a girl, but you do you, man. I have nothing to comment. Oh, raspberry. I like raspberry. Yes, I feel like raspberry is sweeter than... No, I can't say that. Both raspberry and blueberry are sweet. in their own sense. But if you tell me to choose whether raspberry ice cream or blueberry ice cream, I definitely prefer a raspberry ice cream. It's like one of my favorite Singapore dessert. Of course, it's Tama. What happened to her Tama's armor then? Nobody is trying to explain where did the armor go. Like try to feign ignorance. Damn, the pee looks like it's blood though. No, that elemental cat is so strong. I thought the elemental cat is strong, so it was actually a sword saint that saved her. Well, at least the elemental cat did some, what's it called? Drag out some time. Like give in some time in order for the sword saint to save her. Hey yo. I guess just the typical elf greetings you could say. Are all the elves so gifted? You can see from that auntie at the back also seems to be quite gifted, you know. It's not like you're very strong to begin with. Everyone needs to train up their strength, right? It's not like a bodybuilder can just lift like 180 pounds in suddenly nowhere, right? They have to train their way up there, right? Imagine you just suddenly lift 180 pounds and your whole arm just rip off, right? I think there's something more deeper issue over there. It's more of a psychological issue than what you face in the past. Because technically you face a close experience with death, with demons, and you still choose to become an adventurer. Well, is something strong to say, comment about, because you choose to face your fear. But yeah, definitely when you fight off against another demon, you'll be scared shit out, right? What about the Earth Dragon though? What happened to the Earth Dragon? That should be a lot of value, right? Ayo. Wait, what? I guess it's the typical bikini armor, you know, the highest defense status you could bestow upon a female warrior. Oh my god, how do you just so high quality? Where did all the rest of the ingots of metal went into the oracle? Huh? Like, you only have the shoulder pads and the bikini armor only. Rest of the metals like going to waste. I feel that the elf girl really need what is it called, sports bra, you know, to tighten her around her chest area so it won't move around so much. Because I feel like if it's jiggling around so much, your center of mass will be moving all over the place, right? And this now we will find out where she came from. What do you mean born by darkness? That's what basically she's just a monster spawned inside. Oh, or you could say amnesia. That's a good one. Why didn't I thought of that? What? You two come say that is absolute cinema. This is not absolute cinema. This is craziness, man. Hey, what's with that background illustration? You're making the guild master gonna turn everyone into slavery if you don't help her. I guess like the introduction of character is moving on to the next arc, you could say. Or it maybe leads to nowhere. Who knows, right? Just don't shoot darkness. There's a darkness I know from Subarashi. Konosuba, I mean. Oh no, that's another very weird name you could pick. That's reminding me of ReZero Stella. No, why doesn't the boat person comment anything? It's just like casually scrolling by. Well, at least it's censored here. I'm more afraid that maybe they passed the wrong version to Muse Asia and then it's the uncensored version. Well, hot bath is only good when the weather is cold, right? So it warms your body up. But if you are living in like Asia area which we are like burning crazy hot, you're taking a hot bath is just gonna kill yourself because of hypothermia. Basically overheating, you know. The fingernails are like merging with the fingers, you know, like not in a good way. There's no distinct segregation from the fingernails and the fingertips. Wait, it's a two-way thing? Oh my god, it's just the Earth Dragon. What's going on? How did the Earth Dragon become her? Oh, maybe we are getting explanation over here. Remind me of, you know, Fear and Hunger, the T-Rex, when you enter and when you sat on the golden throne. That is a shout of desperation, right? I felt pretty cool, you know, in fight to the death. I think it's just more like a guy power fantasy stuff to fight on the last stands, you know. Oh. I think the dungeon is making people's wishes come true, you know. Yeah, so all dragon has a reincarnation skill. At least we learned something new, right? Oh, I thought she was going to eat the skeleton bone. It was the armor that fall off from Tama. Doesn't this the same scenario happen again with the blacksmith cat? So what does the Earth Dragon reincarnated body what kind of skill does the reincarnated Earth Dragon possess? Oh my god! And that's the very good way to put it. Anyway, it's finished. Let me sit back to center. Yeah, as I said, I feel like this is just like the junk food of anime. It's once in a while you can have it, like some potato chips. But if you keep eating this kind of shit, then it's not a very good show in the first place. It doesn't give you any substance, You want like good story that has like real meat and bite into it, and occasionally some vegetables and a fiber to help aid in digestion, right? You can't just keep eating junk food, otherwise you develop like what, diabetes and all sort of stuff. Yeah, but you do you. If you enjoy this kind of anime, just keep watching what you want. But I'm telling you, it doesn't really give much, like, how to say, I like to watch story that actually have character development, or at least a lesson to teach us about, That's why I like to watch. Like, what, Tama over there looks exactly like Elemental Cat, right? Don't tell me the previous Elemental Cat is actually a behemoth or so. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say, right? Enjoy everything in moderation and eat your fruits and veggie, guys, and maintain your high protein intake so you don't endure muscle loss, you could say. And that's it, I guess. And hopefully, I will see you in the next episode.